infection from that surgery, from that stent that I had 3 days prior. Guys, it's been a long few days, a long, almost past week, and so I'm going to get into why I was hospitalized, my symptoms, and what caused me to get this severe kidney infection. So let's go back to my hospitalization about a week to 2 weeks prior to my kidney stone surgery that I had. I was hospitalized for I think a day or two, just to monitor me because I was having really bad kidney symptoms. There was a stone, but it wasn't really obstructing, but I was having symptoms of a blocked kidney stone, but the doctors there didn't believe me, and they really never consulted my urologist. And they just kept saying everything's fine, we don't know why you're not going. And so I just had all these symptoms of a blocked kidney stone, but I was trying to tell them and they just wouldn't believe me. So my urologist has already ordered a specialty CT scan called a urography. And so that just looks at the ureters, the kidney, everything. Urologists do that all the time. Just to look at the ureter, the kidney itself, left with tumors, kidney stones, obstructions, and just anything abnormal just in the ureter, whatever. Get that done, and that is about 3 days after I was hospitalized. So I get that done. It showed a obstruction. All of this stuff was coming up on the CT urography scan. Everything that the hospital 2 weeks prior, a few days prior to the scan, when I finally went home, it did not show anything, which was really, really, really strange, and I don't know. So that happened, and I get a message from my urologist the next morning, and they're just asking me that my symptoms, and I am just telling them I still can't pee, I still can't urinate, it feels blocked, something's not right. So my urologist PA sends it to my urologist to review, and then I get a message that he reviewed it and he wants to do stone treatment, and he can do it that Friday. So, and they explained to me why exactly it didn't show. And so the time I was in the hospital, there was no swelling, so they're like, it kind of moved and caused swelling to show an obstruction. I don't know. A message that Monday, and then he does surgery that Friday on July 17th. This is my second kidney stone surgery. So I already had experience with this kidney stone surgery, so it's not like I don't have experience with it. So I really didn't want to stent, and I told my urologist that, but he insisted on me getting a stent because my ureter, where the blocked kidney stone was blocking the urine, so it was swollen, so I had to have a stent, unfortunately. I wake up from surgery and I am in the most excruciating pain, like so bad. Like, they gave me morphine and morphine didn't touch it, and so they couldn't really give me any more medications because that was only the thing they could give me to get me relief. So I was in so much pain, and so I had to go to the bathroom afterwards. I had to get up because before I could go home, I have to go to the bathroom. I was in so much pain. There was so much blood, which they said was normal for a few days, like 24 hours, and then it should stop. Then that Friday, I went home. Saturday and Sunday were so bad. Like, I was in so much pain. They gave me medication to take. Nothing was working. Blood, I was just urinating so much blood. Like, it was not normal. So that Monday on July 20th, I messaged my urologist. The PA messages back and said it's normal to have pain. Well, first I messaged about this. So they called Monday morning, told me to to come into the office and so they could take the stent out themselves, which the feeling was weird at first, but I felt better. So they take it out. I finally, 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes walking to the car, I almost collapsed in so much pain. So much pain. The pain is just getting so bad. So I go home, I take medication, I take multiple baths, it goes away and then it comes back so severe, but it lasts between 1 and 2 hours and then goes away and then comes back. It's like I couldn't take the pain. My heart rate was starting to get elevated at this point. I message my urologist, says that is completely normal to have this pain as because it just was, the stent was causing an irritation, which is totally normal. But at the same time, I just couldn't take it anymore. And then after we get home, because me and my mom went to the store, I couldn't go in because I was in so much pain. So we finally get home. I have an Apple Watch, which I don't have it on right now because I just got out of the hospital 4 days ago. So, but anyways, I get home. My mom has me take a bath to see if that will relax anything, to see if that will help one last time. I get out of the bath. Instantly, about 15 minutes after, because she has to feed my siblings some dinner before, because she plans on taking me in anyways, I start running, like, at first I wasn't running fever because I had medicine apparently, but then I was having, the pain was unbearable. I was getting so weak, like this hit out of nowhere. I was getting so weak. My head started hurting so bad. Like, I have a history of intracranial pressure, so now I know what kind of played into that. But so I'm getting so weak, so lethargic. My mom gets me to the hospital, and so that is a nightmare in itself because the hospital emergency room, it was just so bad. Like the line and not the line, there was so many people, more than usual. Like, it was a mess. I was like in that emergency room for 8-10 hours just waiting to get a room. I have POTS, which stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, so I already have a baseline elevated heart rate, but it was even on medication, so it was getting in the 150s to 190s. So my mom takes me in, we wait to go back to triage, we tell them all my symptoms, they take vitals, everything, all this. They do my fever, and I am already running a low-grade fever at this point. And that was just me taking medication. Like, I was on Tylenol. I took Tylenol PM because I was in so much pain. But I guess it wore off, so I came back. So they do all this testing. They do blood work. They do urine culture, urine test. That comes back really bad. And then eventually I go back for a CT scan. So at this point, this was a CT scan. It came back acute pyelonephritis, which is a severe kidney infection. It was so severe, my left kidney was enlarged compared to my right. Basically, I had a complication from that surgery, from that stent that I had 3 days prior, because that Friday I had surgery. Monday night, I go to the hospital because I'm in so much pain. So basically, I had a complication from that stent because it was like, I didn't know kidney infections were so bad. They do all these inflammation markers when they're 6. Not good. So I have to wait for a bed to open up. So they have me in peds. And I'm just waiting for a bed. I finally go up. They have me on the oncology floor. So I'm finally on the oncology floor. I'm admitted. My estimation stay was 1-2 days, but I was so bad. They call in urology. Urology visits me. My urologist was so good. He was so phenomenal with me. Like, just absolutely amazing. Like, amazing. So from the 21st, because that's when I was admitted, to the 24th, I was like so bad, so sick, in so much pain, bleeding a lot still. They had me on medicine, antibiotics, everything, They give me this and this IV injection thing. They give me this to take because I had a severe headache. I have a history of intracranial pressure, which that is still getting. I'm still getting worked up about that because it was originally IIH, but it doesn't fit that. I'm still getting like worked up with that, but I will talk about that on another video. So let's just talk about this first. Anyways, they give me this injection and it takes away everything. Again, I will talk about that part, the intracranial pressure workup neurology, on another video. But anyways, yeah, so they do that. I'm in there from the 20th to the 30th, so technically 10 days, but since I was admitted on the 21st, by the time I got a room, waiting 8 to 10 hours, excruciating pain, that's why it took so long. So 24th I was admitted to the 30th, so that was 9 days in the hospital. So every day my urologist would come in multiple times a day checking on me. My urologist was so amazing. He was just, oh my gosh, he is such a godsend. 100%, he is such a godsend. He is the best. Really good. He's like, so I was like just really sick, and he was like making sure I was doing okay, and my mom was there with me, and she was great too. Like, she's the best mom in the world. And then so I was getting better, so they needed to wait because they redid labs, and my CRP went down to the 40s, and then it went back up, so I had to stay 1 to 2 more days. And then they had to call in infectious disease because I had a yeast infection that was not treatable from the typical antibiotic. I believe it was diflucan. But they redid urine culture and that it was fine, so I didn't need any antibiotic going home. So then I was free to go home on the 30th, and so I am now still recovering. I am still recovering from that. I feel much better than I was when I came home. I'm getting better, but I'm still not 100% back to myself. My urologist told me that it would take a few weeks to a month to fully recover from my severe kidney infection that I had. And so I have a follow-up with him in a few days. But it's just been it's been a tough recovery for sure. That's why I'm doing the video now, because I finally feel a tiny more strength to finally pick up a camera and record and just give you guys an update, because it has been one tough recovery. I'm still recovering. I still not 100% myself, which would take a couple weeks, which I was told, which is like totally normal. But yeah, this has been one tough recovery for sure. So yeah, we'll be posting the fun stuff too. It's not just about medical journey. It's about just some fun videos too for you guys. So yeah. I'm pressing 3, 2.
That's a big family reunion. I don't know if I've
Hi. Hello. Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe, like this video, and I post new videos every Sunday. Bye guys, peace out.